Laurel. Welcome back to my channel. BB Girls is back finally with the summer bob. I'm so excited. This is Body Wave. Let's go ahead and see what this is all about.
Yeah. Watch me now.
Ooh.
Baby girl.
I like that sound. Ooh, nice. Ooh. Ooh, the drum there. Ooh, going up high. Ooh, nice ad-libs there. Ooh, nice. Ooh, I like them just walking forward. Ooh, nice. Ooh. Something that you can always count on from BB Girls is to release a summer bob. They always do such an amazing job. I always love all of their summer songs. They're so incredibly fun. I love here in the introduction, we have like this really big kind of like sound, but also it was kind of restrained. It was really interesting because a lot of the sounds that were in the introduction definitely came back throughout the rest of the song. In verse 1, I really love how we slowly kind of add the instrumentation. So it's one of those things where it's like, you know, just the voice and like one instrument, and then they slowly start to add more and more and more. And it just becomes this really good way to bring anticipation into what is going to happen next. In the pre-chorus, I love the ending of the phrases, like the close connection. Those aren't the notes, but I really loved the way it was done on the end of the phrase. It really was a good rhythmic element, and so I really loved that aspect. And the big drums that were in there, all of the drums were so fun and like had such like fun transitional moments throughout the entire song. I think it like without those drums, it would have definitely been missing something. So I'm glad they added like such fun and interesting parts to that. In the chorus, I really loved we had this like harmony sing and then going into a member. I really loved how they start with that. You know, it was the body wave going, then then a member, body wave, then a member. I really love that. And then we kind of had like this post chorus with the wave. This was the part that I'm not 100% sold on. It was interesting, but I think I'm gonna have to listen to it a couple more times to see if I fully really like that. So that was one kind of like issue for me was the wave part. I think I would have liked it a little bit more if it was done in like a electronic character rather than being vocally sung. I think that's the thing. Or if they would have pitched it down, I think that would have been more interesting for me. I also love we have this huge, big, fun drum transition going into verse 2. The second verse was a little bit shorter, it felt like. I love how the pre-chorus had this upward kind of feeling really more intense in the pre-chorus the second time. I love in the chorus adding the additional dancers. Very, very fun. We get a lot more ad-libs too as well in this second chorus. And then I also loved, was noticing in this in the music video, the split screen. That was a really fun concept. I thought that was fun to see. And then in the bridge, I wonder if when they perform this live, if that was going to be a dance break, because it feels like one. It feels like it was really set up for that, but then they didn't show that in the music video. So I'm really interested when we go into the performance video if they're going to have from that. And then the vocals at the end. That final chorus, those vocals were so good. I loved it so much. I love how the girls just came in. They were so strong and confident, and they hit that final pose, and I was like, yes, BB Girls are back, and they are blessing us with such a great song. So tell me what you guys thought about this. Did you love it? Did you hate it? What was your favorite part of the song or the music video? For me, it definitely has to be, like I said, the pre-chorus close connection part, and I also really enjoyed the split screen in the MV. I thought that was just really clever. Even though it's like such a simple concept, it really worked in this case. So tell me your thoughts down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.